What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Ling, Infestor to Grandmaster. In the last episode, we had a bit of a struggle with a Zerg player who might have done the worst build I have ever seen. After that, we played against a Terran player. We played a beautiful, long Ling Infestor game against Mech where we slowly pulled him apart. We got some MMR. Let's get some more today. First game of the day is a ZVZ against Maze. Now, if you look at our MMR, guys, 4763. I'm not quite sure in what video I talked about that, but at some point I talked about 4.8k kind of being the first limit of actually having achieved Grandmaster MMR. Now, I wouldn't consider myself to be a fully fledged Grandmaster until I get 5k, but if we get 4.8, I think we can officially say that we have reached Grandmaster MMR in the Ling Infestor challenge as well. We already reached it in No Barbecue to Grandmaster first, followed by Raven Widowmine to Grandmaster, and now we have to reach it in Ling Infestor. But we are going to have to win a ZVZ, and what is scary for me is that this map, I have talked about this map many times because it's very interesting. As I always say, it's not my favorite. And the reason is that this map just has 2 lanes, which means there's not going to be that much counterattack potential. Which in turn means that roaches are going to be even better against Zerglings than they usually are. And we have lost some freaking incredible games to roaches. Like games where I absolutely pull the opponent apart and still lose because roaches own Ling so hard. So on this map, that might be a bit of a problem. Now, I do have to say, it doesn't necessarily have to be all bad, because look at this, right? So very often, it is a bit of a struggle to decide where we make our spine crawlers. But here, I could theoretically spread creep until here, and my third base is going to be over here. And maybe I can actually hold these 2 lanes with spines a bit easier as well. And even then, if my opponent has the middle of the map blocked, I might still be able to drop in their bases, right? Now, I can't actually deny overlords because I don't have... Like, literally, I could fungal overlords until they die, but that would take a couple of years at least, I think. Pretty sure there would be, 7 new generations by the time an overlord dies to fungal. I cannot be aggressive with my queens, and I can't make spire units, so... I guess I will just have to deal with the fact that my opponent's gonna have pretty much perfect vision, or, well, as perfect as his overlord spread is, I suppose. That is the most accurate way to put it. And let's see if we're... Those are some very awkwardly timed Zerglings. That is not a 12 pull. That... Huh. Like, I'm just gonna have... Okay, well, I could be wrong. I don't want to make predictions anymore, especially after those last CVZs, but I feel like we should just be ahead after this, because I'm just gonna have enough Zerglings to kill that. This seems like a very weird pull first build that you cannot really do against Zerg. To be honest, that's actually what this seems like. So I already have more Lings than him, and now I'm going to be able to start making roaches. Okay, well, that is cool. I think I should be able to save that overlord. Not 100% sure, but I think I should be able to save it. Here we go. Going to go for the attack now, and now I'm going to be able to make drones again. This overlord is going to stay alive. I want another overlord to cover this path in that case. And then I think we're going to go for the Evo, probably use this drone, make it in the wall. It's also going to create a little bit of confusion, right, to see an Evo at the front, because usually if you make an Evo for Zergling upgrades, you will hide the Evo behind your mineral line or something like that, right? So the fact that I'm building it there might make him think I'm actually going to go roaches. Now, okay, he has a lot of... Yeah. Okay, so I think we're going to... Triple Evo? Okay, I was going to say, I think we're playing against the 2-base speed roach build, but this guy made triple evos because he's scared that I'm link flooding him, even though he saw exactly how many links I built with his overlord, which is 9. I mean, he could literally beat this with just his queens. He doesn't even need the Zerglings for this. He would actually beat this with just his queens. Now, he is making a lot of Zerglings himself. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hatchery. 31 drones. Let's see. Okay, so I have speed now. He does have a couple more Zerglings than me. I think I'm going to go up to 35 drones because that is my usual drone count for mass Zerglings. And then I'll start making Lings already. Not quite sure when I'm going to start the lair. Like the lair, I know it doesn't seem like that big an investment, but it actually is, because whenever I get Roach Lind, I need every single freaking Zergling I can get, literally. Now it seems like only this one is upgrading, right? If I saw that correctly. So... yeah, +1 Roach is my leading theory. just because it's, I mean, he's only on 2 bases. If you go for Lings, you need more hatcheries. But if he's only making armor, this could also be Ravager Ling. Now, I think I'm just going to attack this queen just to gather a little bit of info. Like, I'm actually not really going to get something done here against the transfusions and stuff, but I really just want info more than anything else. I'm going to get another hatchery up here as well. Doesn't seem like he wants to give away any info. I'm going to send this into the main then. Like, I mostly just need to know if it's Mutas, because roaches, even though it's freaking impossible to beat roaches, at least we know what to do, right? Like, we make spites and all that good stuff. But actually, I think what I want to do is put Lings in the main against the Nidus. He's now making double upgrades, so I think I was correct about the fact that this is going to be mass roaches. I don't think... Oh, his lair is quite late. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the Nidus yet. Yeah, this is quite interesting, actually. Guess I'll go for my upgrade as well. I could theoretically go up to 1 Infestor. I don't really want to make more gases than that because I want to spam Lings as much as I can. Oh, actually, I have a cool idea here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mine this out. I think that's actually a really good plan. I'm going to mine that out so I can run my Zerglings over there from the bottom. Let's see, go over here, start mining this, make a couple more drones for this base, a couple more overlords as well. And then in no time, I should be able to go and cancel that base. He's probably just making mass roach, if I had to guess. I don't know what else he could be doing at this point. Let's see, okay, there are the first roaches. That is a pretty nice scout. Had a couple of my guys not hotkeyed, unfortunately, so that is a little bit annoying. Okay, so that is now out, which means that now I can... I'm going to try and straight up right-click that base. That is pretty scary. That really is pretty scary, but let's see if I can. I'm going to attack the front over here. The roaches are still there, and now my Zerglings are over here, and that base is going to be denied instantly, which is exactly what I want. And now I'm going to start making the spine crawlers. Now, I did open up another path for his roaches. Let's keep that in mind, right? So his roaches are going to have a slightly easier time actually attacking me. The reason I'm making spines without even having drones. Like, my economy is worse than his, but I actually just need, you know, to make spines, because otherwise I can't do anything against the freaking roaches. We already know that by now. Looks like he was planning to go for an attack. Let's see if I can distract him a little bit. Run in here. He has that walled off. That is not too surprising. And I capture a couple Lings for free. He has +1 attack. He could be going for 2-2 as well. If he goes for 2-2, his army is going to be insanely strong, like crazy strong. Now, I still want to keep lurking for the counter-attack because, yeah, that was just a deal. I think we made that deal in the last episode where if the opponent goes for any kind of roach attack, we just counter-attack no matter what, because we know that there's pretty much, you know, nothing to be done on a defense there. These spines are going to be doing a pretty good job. I'm going to keep his roaches at home. He still doesn't have a base, so I think I'm going to go back now. Let's see. He's going to... Okay, this is really good. He's going to attack into the spines, or at least he was thinking about it for a second. I'm going to bait him out by moving my spines over here. I think this is a pretty good idea. Here we go. He's targeting the hatchery, and I think we're going to get in. Wait. I could... He's waiting... Wait, I can maybe transfuse it. If I get a little more energy, I think he was waiting to one-click the hatchery. He's still going to be able to get it, unfortunately. But we are going to kill a lot of roaches here, so that is nice. And then I will just rebuild that soon. Now, I'm not quite sure if he did indeed make the extra upgrades. I wasn't able to see that. God, it's insane how hard it is to win with mass links against freaking just roaches. He doesn't even need anything else. Literally just roaches. It's so freaking hard to do it. He has 5 evolution chambers in the wall. I feel like economically I kind of owned him. But still, you know, it is just mass freaking roaches against Zerglings and they absolutely pop up. I'm going to make a creep tumor here. Let's see, what do I build now? I kind of want to make a couple more drones just so I can make more spine crawlers, really. Like, I need the spines. There's nothing I can do without the spines, so it's simple enough. Let's see if he's trying to take a base yet. Kind of looks like he is just going to go for a 2-2 timing. Okay, he's making a lot of Banes. Against Banes, I have to make even more spines, I think, because I quite literally will not be able to fight the Banelings. Let's see. Yeah, he's actually just... He's freaking maxing out on Banes. I'm going to make a couple Infestors here, by the way, guys. Getting these Infestors up is going to be quite nice for sure. I'm going to get an attack upgrade lead as well. And now I feel like I should be making... Do not fight. Why are you guys fighting? Wait, he got Baneling speed too. I actually kind of like it. I think the opponent might not be realizing how good his army is anyway, even without Balix. Like, Roaches will win. This is actually really nice, because Roaches will win anyway, but he still felt the need to make Banelings. We are almost going to get in there, but not quite. Looks like he is going to try to come back. I'm going to split these up a little bit, and then I'm going to bring these back. He wastes all of the Banelings instantly, pretty much, which is really, really good. I'm going to start fighting. Let's see. Keep in mind the Banelings do not one-shot the Zerglings here anymore because of the armor upgrade. So I'm going to keep trying to get a surround. I got another surround over there. The Lings are doing insane. I'm going to get a really good fungal on those Roaches, and I'm going to kill those Roaches as well. And my hatchery is up. And we took an absolutely awesome fight here, guys. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I know he has a couple more Banelings, so I do want to be careful. I'm going to make even more spines. I'm never going to stop making spines anymore. You can call me traumatized, but I just know at this point how good the freaking Roach is. And we really, guys, we can be blessed that he made Balix. And I know that sounds weird because my entire army is Zergling, but yeah, I mean, we've played this game so many times already. This guy probably has never played this kind of game, but we have, and I know what I need to do to win this kind of game now. I feel like I should go for Overlord speed, actually. Let's see if I can get in here. He has a couple Balings there. A Hive is probably the right move, right? I know Hive sounds a little insane, but I mean, Adrenal Glands, I think it's actually a must, right? So what am I going to do without Adrenal Glands? I don't know. I think I'm going to try to take this hatchery now. If I spread my creep far enough, like, spines here are basically the same as spines there in the back, so I'm going to be pretty happy with that. Let's see. Okay, so he's trying to wall off, which I think means that he went for a big attack on the bottom side, but I have a lot of spines here, and I have my Infestor, so I'm going to make sure to kill one of those Evos. Those Evos actually are probably upgrading. It's kind of hard to tell because they're also bleeding. Please actually kill the Evolution Chambers. Let's see, I'm going to get every single Evo there, and that is quite nice. I know it seems a little wasteful, but the truth is, yeah, I mean, I just have to take trades wherever I can, right? I'm going to make more and more spines. I would be a little surprised if my guy over here tries to go for Mutas at some point. Like, he totally could, but I would actually be a little surprised here. Going to try to counterattack over here. He sees I'm getting this base up now, which he undoubtedly is not going to like. Okay, that's way too many Banelings now. I'm definitely not going to be able to... I missed it there for a second, but it's fine. Not going to be able to fight against that. I just need a little bit more gas, actually. If I get a little more gas, I will be able to start Adrenal Glands, which is what I need. More spines over here as well. Let's see, I got a couple Infestors here. I feel like ideally I have my Infestors pretty well spread. There we go. Okay, those fungals are actually massive. Look at this. Those Balix are... Oh, this is actually so good. The Balix are going to blow up instantly to the freaking fungals. And now my Infestors are going to come from downtown. This was such a beautiful fight. Wait, did it see you moving in the top? I don't think so. And we are actually going to do it, guys. There we go. I feel like this is our best dub yet in ZVZ because we didn't actually need to get ahead in the early game. We actually straight up beat the Mass Roach play with Zerglings by just making an absurd amount of spines. You know, had the good move with mining out this base, denying his third one, threatening the counterattack every single time again. And then we had the fungals against the Balings. This was probably our most complete ZVZ yet, and that's going to bring us very close to Grandmaster MMR. Let's keep it going. Second game of the day is against a 5-3 Protoss player. Okay, well, that is definitely a big increase in difficulty here. I mean, if we beat this guy, we're definitely going to be over 4.8k, and that means that we pretty much have fulfilled this challenge. Not really. Once again, I want to be 5k ideally, but that would be very, very awesome. Well, let's see. What are we going to do against... I feel like we had a couple weird games where first we figured out pretty much the perfect way how to play Overlord speed, right? And then we played a couple of games where we didn't actually get to make Overlord speed because either we already scouted what he was doing or it was something weird. And I kind of got thrown off by that. I do remember that we had a super awesome game on... What's that, man? I think it was Oceanborn, actually. Where I only made a couple Infestors. Like, it was an episode with 2 ZVPs, I believe. It could have been 3, but 2 ZVPs that were relevant to what I'm about to say. And the first one, I got attacked by Zealot Archon, and I had a lot of Infestors. I knurled all of the Archons, and we still didn't win. So then we switched on to making a lot of Queens and Lings and only having Infestors for the important units. So I only could knurl a couple Archons, and then the rest was just mass Link, so I could actually win the fight. And that worked out extremely well. Like the game I'm talking about, we got blind countered really hard. Like, our opponent's style was perfect against us. And we still managed to win after a long game, so that made us very proud. Whether I can do that consistently, I guess that is something that we are going to have to find out. I can't tell you guys that yet, but I hope so. Against a 5-3 Protoss, however, that would be pretty difficult. This is already pretty high up in NA Grandmaster, probably like top 50 or so. So, yeah, that's definitely a little bit above our... how do you say that? I forgot the word for this. A little bit above my pay range. Actually, I just forgot the word about this. I think you guys know what I mean already. What's the word I'm looking for? Now it's bugging me a little bit. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, pay grade. That's what it is. Pay grade. There you go. Thanks. Thank goodness. I knew even though I was going to move on, I would have, kept thinking about that if I didn't think of it. So, all right. I'm going to send 2 Zerglings to my opponent's side of the map, as I usually do. Zergling speed before Overlord speed is a possibility here. Not quite sure if I do want to go for it, but we'll see. Doesn't look like he went for anything particularly early. I hope he's not paying attention, but he is, of course. Not always going to get lucky against these really high MMR players. It's always going to be a little tough. He was trying to block my Zerglings. I don't think that really did anything, because I can't move the Zerglings in right away anyway. So I'm going to go for the Zergling speed first, Overlord speed after. This probably should have been a creep tumor, but it's okay. I don't think it's really the biggest deal ever. I know his probe is already scouting for whether I took my base or not. Let's see, did the Adept actually leave? I think the Adept might have actually left. Oh no, it's over here. Okay, so we're gonna get the scout with the Zergling. And this could mean that I might skip Overlord speed for a little bit. We're playing against a Stargate, which is extremely standard. There's absolutely nothing weird about that at all. Let's see, I'm gonna try to take my 3rd base. Well, the Adept has not arrived yet. That would be quite nice. That is Adept number 2, which means that now I will have to start a couple more Zerglings. Let's see, he's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna shade in there. That would have been quite nice for me. Could have killed that first Adept immediately. Sadly, not going to happen, though. So now I could actually choose whether I make Overlord speed. I think I am going to do it, just because I still don't entirely trust myself with making reads with my Zerg. Maybe I should, but I think for now it's going to be fine. Okay, he's going to try to walk past. Let's see, I have enough Zerglings for this. I probably saw that already, that I have enough. But if he shaded there, that would have been so freaking beautiful for us, because that would be in the middle of everything that we freaking had. Gonna start making a bunch of drones. I'll just use 2 queens per base for anti-Oracle defense, and then I think we should be okay for now. He has 1 Stalker there. I think there's going to be 2 Adepts and an Oracle over here with the 3rd base, right? Does look like it. We are going to get on top of these Adepts right... Oh, this is actually the perfect fight. He's going to lose both Adepts instantly. There's an Oracle in my natural, but it's not going to do anything. We might get a cancel of this with freaking 6 Zerglings, guys. That would be absolutely insane if we did. Let's see. Oh, the 2nd Oracle already came out in time. That is unfortunate. But still, really good amount of damage, just killing a couple of Adepts there for basically nothing. Very happy with that. Now, he's going to see that I have this base as well. I think I want to go ahead and make a Spore there extra early, just in case. I feel like that's going to be quite nice. Now, he does see that I have Overlord speed. I'm actually kind of surprised that he moved the Oracle to the other side of the map. Let's see. He's actually just shift-ticking the drones. He might lose that if I micro well enough, perhaps. No, barely not going to lose that, unfortunately. That Oracle is now out of energy, which is nice. I'm going to make my lair over here. And guys, if we can deny this, that would actually be so freaking massive. Like, I can't even overestimate that. Like, that would just be crazy. He does still have energy on that one, though. Yeah, I feel like our opponent was just a little bit too clean for us, and I wasted too much money on queens here, to be honest. Like, I didn't need this many queens, and we also didn't need that Overlord speed, to be honest, because he's playing ultra safe, and we are going to be pretty significantly behind here. I kind of think I want to do something unexpected and go for a little bit of a... Like, I wouldn't really call it an all-in, but I want to do something drastic. Like, this has to do a lot of damage. Like, I feel like we are too far behind now, just based off my poor macro more than anything else, honestly. So I want to go for a big Ling drops into the main fast. Let's see. He's probably going to use the beam right away. If he's paying attention, he's going to activate it right away. He is. There we go. Just going to make sure that I waste as much energy of him as possible. Let's see. Oracle's... I was going to Overlord, but I'm the one with the Overlord. Probably going to drop a Revelation over there. And then my ideal plan is that I just drop 40 Lings in his main base and hope that I can overrun his natural, or maybe even run into his natural. That's probably not gonna, be the case, but who knows? Here we go. 40 Lings are out already. And then I think I could go for the Infestation Pit, but I'm not quite sure I can actually afford enough infestors with this. Like, I need upgrades before anything else, and I don't think I'm quite gonna get them. Now, this game is a little bit annoying for me so far, because I really felt like we were getting somewhere, but this game we are honestly getting absolutely bullied in a very standard game. And obviously, I do know my opponent is quite high MMR, but still, you know? It's not the kind of game that I want to be getting destroyed in so hard. So let's see. He's going to have to warp in over there. Oh, he's going to go... Once again, the Zealot open... Dude, we are so unlucky in the Ling Infestor challenge. What is it with these charge openings instead of Blink? It's actually getting a little crazy at this point, honestly. How are they all playing for... It's such an unusual style, but somehow they are... He's even going for the Archons, too. In fact, he's going for a big all-in more than anything else. Like, this is actually a massive all-in that he's doing. Now, maybe I can get a really... Oh, wait, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Guys, these Templars just get warped in. They're all going to die instantly. I'm going to be able to kill this pylon. Everything is depowered. Wait, is there a chance that this strategy is going to work out? So that battery is depowered. Everything in his main base is depowered as well. This is not gonna... Does he have +1? He does not have +1 attack yet. That is massive. Let's see, I'm going to cast a Zealot as well. Okay, he's going to activate the Oracles against Oracles. They just kill Zerglings way too fast. So I don't really want anything to do with these at all. Gonna drop these over here. Now, dude, we did so much damage. That is insane. He's gonna activate the Oracles right away, I think. Exactly. And now might be time for me to actually get the... Oh, wait, it's a slow... Dude, everything is going wrong for him all of a sudden. Here we go. He's trying to come back. That is a slow warp-in, so I'm not really going to lose too much of that. He's fighting outside of battery range here. Going to get these back into the main base. He's going to lose all of those Zealots right away. These I can actually click into the main base now, which is really nice. He's going to lose that bat. What are you guys doing? Why did they not go into the main base? I actually have no idea there. Now, let's see. I need to run away from these, I think. He's going to lose these pylon once more. I killed a lot of workers there. That is insane amount of damage. But keep in mind, I don't actually have economy myself, so that is a little tricky. He's going to lose more probes over here. Dude, I can't believe how well our desperation build actually worked. I still don't think we have entirely won this game, but this desperation tactic worked so freaking well. That is pretty crazy. Now, all I can do is really just bring my queens together, I think. Let's see if I can do anything with these. Gonna put these into the Overlord again. Then I'm gonna just go for the natural, I think. It might actually be time for me to make drones for the first time in... It feels like a couple hours, honestly. It's been a very long time. And if I'm lucky, I could run into the natural. Let's see if I can actually get there. He might... Oh, he has an Archon there. Oh, the Archon gets surrounded. That is so nice. So that Archon is going to die a little faster than it probably should. I'm going to run in here. Try to attack... Actually, I need to be very careful with this. You guys drop over here again. And then these are going to run back into the third base where he might have defenses. Let's see. I'm just going to keep running around with these forever. It does feel like he finally has enough stuff going on that he is not going to lose stuff anymore to these drops. And see, we kill a lot of workers, but his army is going to be in a perfect army composition, and that's really not going to be easy to deal with. I'm going to try saturate these bases. Looks like he was going to go back to the natural, so I'm going to go in here again. We might actually need some spine crawlers in here. He's going to lose all the probes. At this point, it kind of looks like he gave up on defending, and he's going to go for a massive counterattack. That's really what this looks like. So I need to be super careful. I'm going to pull my queens back so they don't die to a couple of Zealots running in right away. I'm going to kill this Nexus. He doesn't really seem to have anything here. He's actually coming back with his army, which is an insane decision, to be honest. So this Nexus, okay. Here we go. This Nexus is going to die. That one is low HP. The truth is, guys, I don't think I have enough to actually deal with his attack still. So that is obviously very scary. These Lings are absolutely freaking popping off, though. Maybe I can actually get this third base this time. Making a lot of spines. I'm not quite sure if we'll have enough, but I guess we'll see. These Lings do have 1-1. So these 1-1 Lings are actually going to pop off. Now, let's see. I'm going to come here with my units. I do need to back off with these for sure. I have no neural yet, unfortunately. I can't really fight this, guys. Oh, this is going to be such a hard one. I need my neural, but I don't have it. So can I do anything as the Archons? That is the question. My Lings are very well split. This is the best Link split that I could have wished for. I'm coming from every angle over here. I think if we can kill these Archons real fast, that would be perfect. Okay, so that Archon falls. The next one is going to fall as well. I'm going to do a fungal. There we go. Those Archons are going to slow, and they do all die. My opponent is on one base, but he does have better units than me for now. Let's see, I might have to counterattack with these one more time. These don't have anything anymore. Can I drop creep? I'm not going to be able to drop creep there, unfortunately. Let me just inject my hatchery a million times. Do not walk into there, you silly geese. Let's see. Maybe a fungal would be nice. Yo, the fungal actually is very nice. I'm going to be able to kill 2 oracles because of that fungal, I think. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, why? Oh, the spore actually was shooting the wrong one, unfortunately. Let's see. What do I have now? I have 23 drones. I think in the end, we are probably in a slightly losing position, but I'm not 100% sure anymore, to be honest. Like, I have these infestors. These infestors are going to get neural at some point. I'm going to get burrow, because that way my infestors can be... Stop. Oh, man, he's getting a little lucky with these trades over here. I have a couple queens for the tankiness, but besides that, I don't actually have very much. I do have actually a decent amount of links, because I wasn't making that many drones before. Let's see. Is he actually going to fight this? I'm not 100% sure he is. Like, if I ever get neurals on these infestors, then we are back in business, because I can take over his Archons once, and that's massive. Oh, no, he's going to fight before I'm ready. Actually, I could try to run into the natural now. I know he's afraid of getting surrounded. That's the thing. Let's see. He does have a unit in the wall, unfortunately. It would have been so nice if he didn't, but he does. Neurals are still not ready on these infestors, guys. I think he's probably going back. No, actually, he decided to attack me at this point. Need to run away with this. There's absolutely nothing I can do besides run away. Burrow is not finished, guys. I need my freaking burrow. Burrow is going to take slightly too long here. And this seems like he is going to take us down in the end, to be honest. Like, the infestors die. Actually, I have 1 infestor left. Can Burrow finish, please? Oh my goodness, why is it taking so long? These zealots are also absolutely popping off against my units for now. There we go. Burrow is finally complete, but it really was too late. And these Zerglings just can't do anything against the zealots that are in the wall. And I think that is officially going to be it. I'm not going to give up yet, of course. Let's see where... Oh, the infestor wasn't close enough, of course. Yeah, that is painful. Let me take over this Archon real quick. That is going to be very, very helpful, of course. I'm going to try surround his units. And now, I suppose I'm just left trying to... yeah, I mean, try to retake my base. I don't really know if there's anything else I can do, to be honest. It's never going to be officially over until I actually leave the game, of course. Keep that in mind. So he went for a War Prism over here. This War Prism is also virtually uncounterable because I don't have the air units for it. I do have... Where are my dropper... Oh, here are the drop lords. Could I still use these, maybe? I feel like I must be able to put these to good use, right? It's the same situation as we had before. Like, his units are just so much better than mine. It's just that I had more. But realistically, I can't really do much against the units that he has, right? Now, let's see. It looks like he might be trying to go for a bit of an attack. Dude, if I had... No, actually, I wouldn't be able to neural that, unfortunately, so it doesn't really matter. These are not really going in the path that I want them to, unfortunately. Let's see, I have 24 drones. I'm still incredibly proud of, even if we lose this game, of what we've done, by the way. Like, especially after the start. The strategy... Like, it was just a desperation thing, but it worked so freaking well. That was actually insane. He's taking a 3rd base yet. He's not taking a 3rd base yet, which makes me think that he is probably trying to bank up Archons and go for a big push, I believe. Let's see. Gonna drop a lot of links in the main base. I do not want to fight against those Archons, please no. That would be so freaking painful. Okay, I'm gonna burrow 1 Ling over here. These dropper lords are going to survive, which is very nice. Now I just need to be careful that... what? Okay. Had a couple links running the wrong way. It happens. Need to be careful that I don't die to like the random zealots pretty much running into any of my bases. Like these zealots, they're gonna die very easily if he does stuff like this. So this I really can't be unhappy with. I don't want to spend my money on fungals. Let me check if he has a hidden base, by the way. He totally could have had a hidden base by now. A Phoenix? Okay, I mean, I know he's afraid of the drops, but a Phoenix at this point, that's... Okay, I mean, sure. I'm not too sad about that, really. Still didn't check the bottom left there, so let's make sure I actually do. Need to make sure I have my infestors burrowed at all times as well. Gonna check the bottom left now. Hope there's no secret base over here. Okay, there we go. It's always so scary looking at the minimap and realizing that there's a corner of the map that you haven't scouted. My queens are gonna be able to take care of this anyway, by the way, so it's fine. Let's see. I saw there's a prism over here. No, what happened? No, not like this. I was looking at the prism on the minimap. Not like this, guys. Not like this, please. I mean, I have enough How many Archons did he have? 3, 4, 5? How many was it? 3 Archons. I have enough neurals, actually, guys. I can win 1 fight. I cannot fight multiple times. I can win exactly 1 fight, and that's it. I have 2 more infestors coming. Actually, I think I built 1 already, so it should be 3. Not 100% sure. I like this random spine over here just being menacing. Now, I have to imagine after the fact that he doesn't have a third base that he is going to actually go for this final attack over here. I think at least the fact that I lost those Lings is not that bad, just because the Lings are, still not going to be that great against his army anyway. Okay, so I saw he was going to try to take that base. I guess that means he is out of money on his actual bases that he already has. So he's going to try to retake that one. Maybe there's even going to be a couple probes here. This guy, at this point, there's no chance it was luck at all, by the way, that his army movement has been good. Like, he just has an observer here somewhere. Observers are so rare against Zerg that I didn't think he had one, but I guess he just had an observer here somewhere all the time. I don't know where it is, but I don't think his movement can be a coincidence anymore at this point. Yeah, let's get these burrowed as well. All right, he's going to go in here. I feel like this could be one really good fight, and that's it. Okay, he can't actually get through to my units. My Archons are doing an amazing job, but I am going to run out of Archons pretty soon. Here, I'm going to neural this one as well. Then we're going to get a fungal going. I don't have another one, and I can't possibly make enough links to deal with the Archons, and that is going to be it. All right. Well, that was an absolutely insane game. And this game went every single way. This game went from I have absolutely zero chance to win, absolutely terrible start. Then I think it went to me having a small advantage. And then me just making a couple of small mistakes over and over. Well, to be fair, we were also a little bit unfortunate, right? Because we had this fight literally 3 seconds before the spine finished. My first 3 infestors, I think 2 of them died before Burrow finished. I didn't have neural energy for any of the fights. And overall, it was just very tough. Here, I am in a small lead, but the problem is that my units just really suck against this. Here, I lost a lot of workers after all of this. 20 drones against 23. He has slightly better unit quality, but I still have my third base alive, but I can't really keep it alive against this anyway. Still really proud of my effort. In another day, maybe I win this one and that would have been beautiful, but even now we made a great comeback. We can be proud of this and just do even better next time. And that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys had an amazing time watching these couple fun games. If you did, give a video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.